So what is up guys, it is Bashak checking another video, and this time it's a special one. This video has been made possible because of you guys. So Parrot invited me to their launch event in the UK, and as you would expect I said yes. So this is my first launch event and I took my friend with me to help. So let's get right into it. This was the launch of Parrot's new Bebop 2 drone, and it was obviously going to be better than the first. The Bebop 2 was also going to have an add-on called the Sky Controller, which gives you more control over the drone, and this new drone is good for outdoor and indoor. They had the engineers of the drone to help us, and they were great in the way they explained the controls of the Bebop 2 and also helped us with the footage tremendously. The Bebop 2 is also quick and easy to control, as all you have to do is download the app and pair it up. The pairing process was very quick and simple, and the drone is very responsive.
So I'm gonna pilot the Bebop 2 with the Sky Controller. Here's the button to make the takeoff, like it. You have actually two joysticks to pilot it. You have the first one on the left. If you push it on the left or on the right, it makes a rotation on the drone. This one is to control the altitude, up and down. And this one is to go forward, backward, on the right and on the left, and that's it. You have also a joystick here to control only the camera, like you can see it, just moving only the camera, not the drone. Okay. What else? That's actually almost all you can do with the Sky Controller.
You do also get a live video feed on the tablet, which is very helpful. The video records at 1080p at 30 frames per second and looks very crispy. The drone is very easy to control and is very responsive. It tilts and turns and handles very well. The drone itself is quite small compared to its competitors such as DJI's entry-level drone, the DJI Phantom, and the 3D robotic drones. However, the size is an advantage, as it can be taken with you with ease and does not need to be put in a massive hardshell case. Also, the body is very durable, as at the event many people crashed the drone, but you were able to just put it back on and start flying straight away. There were crashes on the walls and even a few drops. I'm not saying it will survive a large drop, but this thing is pretty durable by the looks of it. The learning curve of this drone is very small, as it isn't a very big step up from the small remote controlled helicopters you would fly as a kid. You can see my friend here for the first time getting the hang of it straight away. He had it under a lot of control, and neither of us had ever flown a drone before, and most of the work is done by the software to help us fly better and get better footage. There are 7 sensors in the drone to help it balance and stay hovering when hands are off the Sky Controller or tablet. The Parrot's first Bebop drone provided a first-person drone experience by allowing users to tap into the drone's point of view with Oculus Rift along with other types of headsets. Now the French company is back with another entry to the drone world, the Bebop 2. Drones have become an increasingly crowded market, but Parrot wants to edge out the competition with the Bebop's mid-range price of $550, which is about £360, and battery life that's slightly above average at 25 minutes. Alone, these two factors aren't anything to fuss over, but together you're getting a decent deal. Most drones run upwards of $200, about £130, but their batteries don't hold out. For a flight time of 20 minutes or more, you're looking at price tags that range of $800, about £525, and up. The Bebop 2 also has the features of the first Bebop and more. The quadricopter is faster than its predecessor, able to travel at 37 miles per hour, while the first Bebop could only hit 24 miles per hour. It can also reach maximum speed in 14 seconds, brakes in 4.5 seconds, and rises vertically at 13 miles per hour. There are 7 sensors on board. An ultrasound sensor analyzes flight altitude up to 16 feet, and the pressure sensor can measure air pressure and analyze altitude above 16 feet. And the accelerometer and the 3-axis gyroscope ensures that the drone remains stable during flight. A 3-axis magnetometer helps define the drone's position like a compass. The fisheye camera is stabilized on a 3-axis framework that captures images in 1080p horizontally or vertically, which can be streamed live to the piloting device.
This is the new Bebop. It's called Bebop 2. So the most important thing is for the battery life. Today we can fly to 25 minutes. With Bebop 1 it's like 10 minutes. Okay. This is the most important thing. So you need just one battery to have fun and to enjoy your flight with this new generation of Bebop. The second thing, the purpose. Now we have 6-inch profile. We will have more power, more stabilization. The third thing, GPS for more accurate use of GPS function. Today, if you use return home function, you will have better result, precise locator you can take. So GPS is very important for stabilization outside, outdoor. We improved the Wi-Fi. Now you can reach 2 kilometers as range.
What are the advantages of the Skyline?
With the Sky controller, yes, to have long range up to 2 kilometers. With your device, you can reach 300. Depends on your device. You can use your FPV to see exactly what your drone is seeing in the sky. For professional use, it's better to use the sky.
The new Bebop 2 has all the features you'd expect from a Parrot drone. A slender design, no moving parts beside the propellers, and the 180-degree fisheye camera. In fact, many of the original specs are the same. The camera is still 14 megapixels, it still uses the digital 3-axis video stabilization, it still has 8 gigs of internal storage. What has changed, however, is the drone's battery life. If you recall, the original Bebop had about 11 minutes of flight time.
So you can pilot to the Bebop drone, Bebop drone 2 with glasses, FPV glasses, thanks to HDMI port, which you can plug it on the Sky controller. And it's really different to pilot with FPV glasses because it's like drone races. The experience is very different because you are like the drone. You see what the drone sees, like a bird, if you want. And you can co-pilot too. That means
One person controlling the camera.
Yeah, exactly. Person can pilot the camera with the picture, and the other one can pilot the drone with the Sky controller.
But thanks to the new 2700 mAh battery, the Bebop 2 will stay in the air for up to 25 minutes. Parrot says it has improved the battery life substantially, from 12 minutes of flight time to 25, although we didn't get to test the claim during our brief time with it. In addition, the original version secured the battery with a Velcro strap, a design flaw that often allowed it to come loose. The new battery compartment seems considerably more secure. I managed to sit into 2 walls and came a little closer than I intended, to several rival reporters. Once an engineer tweaked the settings a bit, I got used to the software controls on the iOS app. The Bebop becomes easier to navigate, but until reviewers get more flight time, it's hard to say how much more capable the new Bebop really is. For a more immersive experience, you can hook up a VR headset to your Sky controller, as long as it's HDMI compatible. Doing so will give you a first-person view from the drone's camera, as if you're seated in its tiny cockpit. It may not be true virtual reality setups, since you still have to use the Sky controller to move the drone's camera, but the Bebop 2 will land in stores on December 14th at a retail price of $550. You can purchase the Bebop 2 and the Sky Controller Black Edition as a package deal for $800. With the latest announcement, Parrot continues to attack the drone market across the price spectrum, widening its lineup of toy drones while also operating commercial subsidiaries like SenseFly, Pix4D and Aeronov. In July, the company announced plans to spin out its drone businesses as a separate subsidiary. Parrot's drone revenue rose 60% from the previous year in the third quarter, with 87% of sales coming from the consumer drones like the Bebop and mini drones. The company recently signed retail agreements with Target and AT&T that are poised to further drive sales, especially with the new drone ready just in time for the holiday shopping season. Magnetic enclosure, you can snap it onto your keyring and carry it with you every day. Thanks to its flexibility, you can comfortably use your phone while on charge. InCharge is constant. InCharge is available with both Lightning connector and micro USB, so it's compatible with most devices out there. Lightning connector works with every new generation iPhone, iPad, iPod with the Lightning connector. Micro USB works with every smartphone and tablet with standard micro USB cable. And